Hello everyone. Okay, today is on 25th April, and I know that Singapore has already extended the circuit breakers to until 1st of June. And today topics I will say about my current situations and also the prospect of our after leave of the circuit breakers and my concerns. Mm, okay, what I was thinking was current situation is that I'm working from home. I do the housework. Every day is very busy because I have to take care of my mommy, and she doesn't cook and do housework, so kind of be pretty busy. And when the news break out that the extensions, I was pretty happy about it. Um, because I got to stay longer time in the home. I'm very the kind of like home girl, really like to stay at home. But um, what I felt is life is not like how to say, it's not relaxing as what it is, you know. As what I hope or thought that I wish that I could like have more time to read books, I have more time to relax, enjoy the scenery, have a cup of coffee, a tea, the kind of lifestyle and really relaxing. But no, my day when I wake up, like 8 o'clock, I prepare breakfast for me and my mom. I have got to, after I wash out, after I did my skincare, I got to straight immediately start my work. And in the lunchtime, I break at 1. I have to immediately like prepare my food and also my mom food. Or if I didn't understand, I have to ask her to like do it for herself. And after finish work, maybe like 7:30, I have to immediately prepare the next day morning food for her. Then then I also have to like do my cleaning as well. My I will dip my shower, then I go to bed. Then by the time it's already like pretty late. Sometimes we just sit down, chat with my mom, or watch videos a little bit. But most of the time we just do the Facebook thing. I think it's time killing. But it's also felt that your life is missing out something. It's not really how to say proper productive. Felt that it's like not productive enough. I try to input some book, but I have dyslexia, so it's kind of a bit difficult. And I have like I think 1,000 page or 2,000 page of book. A book need to finish it, and I keep on renew from the library, the online library. Yeah. I finished the audiobooks pretty fast when I was working, so and because you have the time to travel, you keep on listening. It's pretty good things. And what I did is like what I miss out, like often forgotten my vitamin, my supplements in the morning, like where I used to be. I didn't miss out, but this time around when I work at home, I really miss the thing. Totally forgotten that I have to take my supplement today or something like that. And weekend is the best day. I'm really looking forward to a weekend, public holidays during this circuit breaker, because I just want to have more time to myself. I really feel that life is too busy in my life. I really miss to have my own time. You know, I just it look good that my house have this beautiful view that I really can just across my house is the park. So it's the park then every people like the playground, the workout area, and lots of green. It's very beautiful when I see the green. So just look at the park when you wake up. or lying on the sofa watching TV, watching the scene, some small dripping rains. It's beautiful, you know, just in my room. Because only my room have the air condition, and outside it's just only the fans or something. When I work at home, I have to bear the heat, so I need to take shower every day. It's very very humid, because you don't need, even like using the air cooler fans that way you use the air cooler, but it doesn't work. And on to my work is a bit sweaty or sticky. It's kind of like annoying. It's not compared to work in the office, you feel very dry, cooling, but because I only put my air conditioning in my room, which is good, and my expenses go down. What I noticed in my life, that my expenses go down. I think you all girls knows that I got my house key on April, yeah, September 20 something 2018. So it's coming like 2018 19, so it comes about going to 2 years, but I haven't going to 2 years yet. And I think when we hit the 2 years, most of my item, my household finishing, I go by installment. If could, I do by installment. If couldn't, then I will pay it off. So I try to do the 0% installment using under my credit card. So I hope by the end of 2 years, I will pay off all the installments things that like my fridge or everything that I need to pay off. But I think it couldn't, because I have a washing machine which is 3-year plan. So I think it couldn't be, but it's very very small. It's like $10. It helped me a lot, especially in this kind of period of time. Lessen my burden as well, and more cash flow. Yeah, more cash flow. My mom is not working, is in the extension will not it will a bit burden me, because I have to do a little bit more for 2 years. But as we know, we don't travel much, so we cut down the expense of the traveling. Probably my mom is about every month she will buy the $60, so the transport fee is about $20 per month. Mine will be about 10 bucks or 20 10 bucks, I think, probably about 10 bucks. I rarely go out, so my expenses cut down from $80 or $100, around 80 to 100 to maybe $20. So I save about 60 bucks in transportations. And however, it increased my electricity bill, because of the GST offset, it helps me a lot. So the expenses, I don't have to pay the bill, but however the bill won't increase. The electricity, the water bill will still increase the price. We'll see how it goes. And also the grocery is still increase the price, because maybe of shortage. I noticed there's there are also like lesser promotions. Yeah, I noticed like supermarkets have lesser promotion. Just like yesterday, I encountered something like in the Samsung. They have the website. They say that this item is under promotion, but when you go to the store, you want to buy the same item, they will tell you that this item is no longer in promotions. So you may increase your price if you buy the item. So I did notice my expense on grocery in the supermarkets. Like I usually buy every weeks is like less than 20 bucks, but I noticed one of the weeks I bought like over 20, 40 for 2 persons, or for the week groceries. It's quite a little bit expensive. And somehow we do dabao sometimes, because you can't eat home food like every day. It's kind of boring. We still have craving. I do have craving. I do have craving for some certain things like cakes, something that I couldn't cook on my own. But I see some people cook, so I really wish to ask them, can you just give me a bit of your cooking food, because I wish to eat. I really wish to eat that food or something better, because I could. If you, it's much easier if the neighbor cook the dish that you like. You can just ask, right? Instead of going out and buy. Definitely, it's just a small portion. They can just give it to you, you know. But most of the time, I couldn't cook most of the dishes that I like to eat, so I have to cook. I have to go out and buy. And my mom do like to eat out because she doesn't cook at home on her own. But she have a habit of buying the ingredients and you cook for her. So that is something that I felt very frustrated. I need to cut down. Okay, this is the current situation for the circuit breaker now that I wish to improve and hope that the end of circuit breaker I gain something after all. I did felt that I really gained something, like example the money, the income not affected on my side. I still pay the bills and everything. Just that the expenses little bit more because she's not working, so I have to cover her expenses as well. But look good that usually she doesn't for any cheat on the house expenses. Usually she don't until I really demand. If she working, then I will demand for that. But now she is not working, so I know that is not, because I want her to learn some responsibility. Yeah, because my mom is a very tempered, like a princess in her house ever since she's born, because grandma taking care of her. After marriage is my grandma still taking care of the house and me, until so like when I'm in the adulthood, it's become I taking care of the house and family. So my mom don't really need to take care of the house expenses at all in her life, not much. So she's like a princess in her lifetime. kind of. So this is something that I need to be strong so that I can be what my concerns is that, okay, now once the circuit breaker is in June, okay, once it's June, my birthday is on August, okay, and everyone know that in August we have a national day, and after the national day 1 week later is my birthday. My concerns is what happens after that, when you leave off the circuit breakers and everyone's getting back to it, but that is what we have a break of that. What happens is, against compare the virus now and compare the SARS period. I remember about 15 years ago, every 15 years you will have some virus coming back. I remember 15 years ago there also a financial crisis. Like now, every virus breakout will have a like the finances crisis breakout. So people who like to invest in this kind of period, they do, because it can be like 30% in a day you can gain, so. But of course in the beginning it doesn't know, you will drop like 50% or 30% of the income, or maybe the company will just broke out and delist from the stock market, and you will lose everything. The risk is there, so please look out on it, okay. But people who have money want to invest, you also need to look out for this kind of thing, the trend that happens. Okay, second things I want to share is my prospect for the future after this thing, because in 15 years ago I didn't know about stock market, so I doesn't know about anything about it. But once now I know about it, I will be prepared for this time round from another next 15 years, another virus breakout. So I will be careful on my investment right now, because in the beginning of the past 5 years I'll be very honest, I'm not careful on that. Yeah, it can be up to 100,000. Yeah, I think 80,000. Yeah, it's very common. People who do investments, it's very common. that you have lost something like that. But my good thing is some of my investments are pretty careful, like my CPF and my unit trust. Yeah, they are doing pretty well because I did invest in that period of time when I start working. So when I start working is more than 15 years. And that period of time when I go in is also have some crisis that which I'm not really aware of. When that time is about SARS. We don't have something like circuit breaker like now. And I remember that we still live the life as usual, very common, nothing cuts down. What happened lead to that is a lot of people dying in the front line. I remember in the SARS, every day you see the news is people from the front line died because of the SARS. And a lot of people, yeah, I remember that a lot of people die front line, got the virus because they tried to save the patient and they died. They lose a lot of people in the healthcare sector. And this time around, we have this keep down, but it doesn't impact people in the front line. We keep the world now have nearly going to 3 million people, and you imagine 3 million people around the world is pretty small. So I was thinking that what will happen after the virus, maybe at the time of people after a month, then we will have to do the vet for injections to protect ourselves. Or maybe if we got the virus, then become pretty normal. We have the vet, maybe we will recover within a few weeks. So even if it's spread, it will just do injections or something like that. So I thinking, okay, I'm not predicting, but I was thinking that probably that will come after 1st of June, and everyone is aware of the procedure. So I think after that we will still have got to meet our friends. I still got to meet our friends, and we still got to hang out. But with mommy, we have masks. And what will happen? We will still reopen. But even when we got the virus, I think will be like pretty norm things already, just like SARS, the swine flu or something. I think will be pretty norm. Then now that is so tense and pandemic. Yeah, and even you will be easily recover when you just go back home. You have a vet, you just eat the medicines, and you will recover for a while. So I pretty things like I thinking when they leave out the circuit breaker on the 1st of June, probably will be that kind of period. And I also know that there will take about 1 month plus to keep the virus off. So what that I think that even it come back, it will still like maybe another 15 years. Will not even you have the virus again, will be very non-theme like current in the past. So yeah, that's my thought. So will it be back normal? I think probably would, but not, because I remember the SARS period or something, it takes about a year plus to recover. So my concern is will it recover that soon, because 1st of June is still 6 months, about 6, 7, 8 months, probably about that, not even a year, and we have elections, so my concern is that a lot of big gathering coming up after that. What might happen if we never really control, but we properly? Will it have happened again? Even it happens, maybe it will be a little bit lesser amount of people will get affected. Even we got affected, they have a vet, then we will recover very soon. There's a few concerns that my mind aware of. I thinking that it might happen after that. because we will still have a lot of big gathering going on. Our life will miss out a lot because you've been in the house for too long. You've been in the house for like 1 month plus, you know. And the children need to be out. Once you go out, you go wild, you know. Most of people like that because you stop people from doing lots of stuff for a month plus. So once it open, people will go become pretty wild. And once you become wild, you have another crisis coming. A lot of like people overdoing it. Yeah, it happens in people's like in the depressed situations in the house. Example, my mom is a hoarder. If you're in the hoarder house, I ever think of that. In the hoarder house for too long, your mentally, your physically is affected. So once you out, you really want it for more and more and more. That will not, it's not pretty healthy. And if you like a alcohol addict or always go to club, you will become very addict more and more. So we might see that kind of situation coming out in the society. So this is something that might be concerned of, because now everything is blocked, so you can't do anything. Everything is a ban. So once it's leveled out, it's really a big concern, you know. Then but of course it will that extent. I think probably will not, because the number is dropping now. I see that it is normally from the dorm, that from there is from 4 digit, and yesterday is 3 digit. So I think probably the next coming days will be 3 digit, then after that 2 digit, then after that 1. So by the end of when the circuit breakers, I expecting is 0. So what else that my concern is, once it's reached 0 is good, you know. Probably it's like not happening, but that is also one of the concerns that everyone were thinking, because there is no symptoms flu. And even you got the flu, you always highlight traditional mind, you know. People will think that I doesn't want to go to hospitals, I doesn't want to go to see a doctor. I'm the person who, once I got sick too long or quite, I might want to see a doctor. But good that have this, I get to more concerned about my illness and my symptom. I will see doctor like after 1 or 2 weeks later, then I will see doctors. But some people who are like older generations, like my mom, they will never go to see